I am Irish Nicole Fabian.
I am Karil B. Bakay.
I am Maria Lee Baga.
I'm Jean Claire Ballesteros.
I am Lucila May Dalope.
I am Kristen Join B. Hernandez.
I am Anta Grace B. Berzosa.
And we are the future educators.
Pedagogical content knowledge recognizes the importance of teachers' mastery of content knowledge and its interconnectedness within and across curriculum areas, coupled with a sound and critical understanding of the application of theories and principles of teaching and learning. Thus, teachers are the prime movers in the educational process, and their goals are to fill their minds with such knowledge, touch their hearts with core values such as good manners and right conduct, and equip their bodies with sufficient potential to lead them to success. Activity 1 is in line with the Domain 1, Content Knowledge and Pedagogy, while Activity 4 is in line with the Domain 4, which is the Curriculum and Planning. As we conduct the first day of our observation at Pangasinan State University Laboratory Integrated School, we have observed how teachers' ability to apply developmentally appropriate and meaningful pedagogy grounded on content knowledge and pedagogy and the various teaching learning resources and ICT resources in the school and how they facilitate teaching and learning. There are 8 principles of learning that must be observed during the teaching and learning process. All principles were utilized by the teacher except Principle 1, which is that effective learning begins with the setting of clear and high expectations for learning outcomes. During the process, the teacher was unable to state the lesson's learning outcomes. The teacher immediately proceeds to the review part of the past lessons. However, all the other principles were utilized. It is essential to state learning outcomes because this will help students come to a common understanding about the purpose and goals of the lesson. Furthermore, learning outcomes are the cornerstones of work design and assessment and help students focus on what is important.
It is important that a teacher be aware of the skills that need to be enhanced and developed. Through preliminary activities such as recall or review, the teacher would know where to start and what to enhance. The learner's knowledge of the content they gained from their previous learning experience was recalled. Hence, she used various teaching strategies to address the needs of every learner and to be able to promote literacy among the learners. She used strategies and techniques such as questioning strategy and practice or drill technique for developing creative and critical thinking, as well as other higher order thinking skills among the learners. Most importantly, what the teacher did to enhance and develop the needed skills was to stay focused on attaining her goals, which are to instill knowledge in our students.
Communication skills were also utilized by the teacher during the teaching-learning process. First is active listening, wherein the teacher attentively listens to students' questions, comments, and concerns, providing thoughtful responses and acknowledging student contributions. Another is questioning techniques, wherein the teacher uses questions that can stimulate discussion, probing questions to deepen understanding, and clarifying questions to ensure comprehension. Moreover, our observations show that the majority of the pupils participated in class and paid attention to what was being taught. When the teacher asked questions, the majority of them answered with confidence. This indicates the students who are reciting constantly are clearly learning. On the other hand, we observe that certain kids have short attention spans and are readily distracted by stuffs.
With regards to the strategies and techniques used by the teacher throughout the learning process, both inductive and deductive method was employed. In the deductive method, the teacher verified their initial ideas about the lesson. For the inductive method, the teacher allowed the learners to discover new ideas about the lesson by responding to the question analytically. In addition, the teacher utilized open-ended questions and inquiry-based instruction in discussing the lesson. This made the teaching-learning process student-focused. Her strategy had made the students to actively listen and participate in the discussion. The teacher also used examples so that students could guess what was being asked by the teacher.
we as teachers, we would place a high priority on implementing constructive learning ideas that emphasize active participation and teamwork. Our goal is to encourage meaningful learning experiences by creating a learning-centered environment where students actively engage in conversations, group projects, and practical exercises. Students will be empowered to build their own knowledge by incorporating real-world application and offering opportunities for self-directed study. This will create a deeper comprehension of the material and improve cognitive abilities.
The principle effective learning begins with the setting of clear and high expectations of learning outcomes. Is crucial as it provides a roadmap for both educators and learners, guiding the teaching and learning process with clarity of purpose. Clear expectation serves as a foundation of instructional planning, helping educators design curriculum, assessments, and activities aligned with specific learning goals. Simultaneously, high expectation challenge and motivate learners, promoting a culture of excellence and encouraging the pursuit of intellectual growth. The principle creates a framework that not only enhances the quality of education but also establishes a shared understanding of achievement, fostering a positive and ambitious learning environment.
In whatever level of schooling and in various types of learning, there are several types of curricula that are operating. We define curriculum simply as a set of learning engagement tailored to nurture every learner's passion, indulging them to different experiences to make learning more authentic and effective. Teachers are the prime movers in the educative process, and their goals are to fill their minds with such knowledge, touch their hearts with core values such as of good manners and right conduct, and equip their bodies with sufficient potentials, leading them to success.
The 7 types of curricula are recommended, written, taught, supported, assessed, learned, and modeled. All types of curricula are present and are utilized at PSU Laboratory Integrated School, where we observe. With regards to the daily lesson plan, all the components of curriculum are observed. The learning outcomes in the daily lesson plan are achievable, measurable, and were based on 3 areas of learning: knowledge, skills, and attitude. It was created in user-friendly statements and easy to follow that tell students what they will be able to do at the end of the period of time. The content is student-centered in such a way that the students are the one who illustrate each activity in order for them to broaden their understanding about the topic being discussed. With regards to the strategies used, the teacher implements creative and innovative teaching and learning methods strategies to fit students' individual needs. In the evaluation part, the teacher gives activity and has clear instruction. The items are aligned to their intended learning outcomes so that it is easy for the teacher to identify whether their intended learning outcomes are met.
As pre-service teachers, we plan management and implement developmental sequence teaching and learning process to meet curriculum requirement in varied teaching contexts. By being aware of, comprehend, go over, and evaluate the complete curriculum. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, result-oriented, and time-bound. With this framework, we can create a well-organized and planned teaching and learning process that is centered around the engagement and performance of our students. We plan to employ a range of instructional strategies and methods that are appropriate for learners and learning skills. Additionally, we will use a variety of teaching strategies and methods that are based on learning competencies, and resources, ICT or non-ICT.